On me is a new Skitch 12 messenger bag by Vanquest. It is a 12-liter bag, similar to their Skitch 15, but just a little bit smaller. I got it so I could try CCW, concealed carry, with this bag. Like a normal laptop bag, you can fit up to 12-inch. This is not 12-inch, but you can fit a laptop in here. And if you're traveling, you can actually unzip the laptop, separate from the bag, so they can scan just a laptop and everything else scanned. But more importantly, as I said, was its ability to conceal as a concealed carry bag. So if I rip this open, I have access to my Scorpion pistol with a 20-round magazine. With a 30-round magazine, it didn't quite fit in the bag with the 30-rounder. However, one nice feature about this bag is its roll top. I can fit much larger objects once I open the bag. There we go. I can fit larger objects in this bag. And then these cinch compression straps will keep the top closed. So if I wanted to, I can carry a much larger object in this bag. Gets kind of snagged on some of the internal organizers on here, but as you can see, that entire weapon goes inside this bag. Unzip the bag. You kind of get the idea. And it still has my laptop in here. I still have my laptop inside this bag. Another option this bag offers, just like the Skitch 15, if you don't use it as a messenger bag, or I should say a laptop bag, you could put your laptop in the main compartment in here. It's all padded. This rear compartment is padded as well. But if I go into the laptop portion, this negative cavity, I can fit a sappy plate in this bag. Okay, now there's a giant loop here so that you can loop it through the handle of, say, a carry-on rollaway luggage. But something that Vanquest guys pointed out was, this is kind of silly, but it's possible. You could use it for protection if you had a ballistic plate in here, AR-500, one of those maybe bulletproof clipboards, or a ceramic plate. You could potentially use it for protection. The bag has a lot of compartments in it. At the very bottom, there's a zipper pouch compartment that you can load up with power cords, probably power cords if you're going to use this for a laptop. That way they're separate and away from everything else, they don't get tangled up. If you lift the flap up, you have pen dividers. These small dividers can fit Scorpion mags, pistol mags, what have you. Behind here, we have much larger pouches. These could easily fit SCAR 17 magazines, or a bunch of magazines. Portable hard drives, you can fit some very large objects in these little pockets. There's another pocket here, and then hidden in here, and it's Velcro lined inside, and it's zippered from both sides. You could conceal a small handgun inside here. I don't think you could easily get a Glock 17 full-size pistol. You could get it in here, but getting it out would be kind of difficult. I think it would catch on stuff, but and it's just barely wide enough for my hand to get in there. So trying to pull out a full-size pistol might not work so well in that small pocket. The interior of this bag has, let me go this way. There are pockets right in here along the inside, and there's loop Velcro on the inside right here. So if I wanted to, I could take a Velcro holster and Velcro a handgun to the inside. I don't know if you can see that. I could Velcro a handgun to the inside of the main compartment. Or there's Velcro on this side and there's Velcro on this side of the bag. The one that's away from the body is middle and higher up. I would probably use that for magazines. And then the Velcro lining is much wider, much deeper, lower in the compartment, main compartment of the bag. So you could keep that pistol all the way down in the bottom of the bag. So when you go diving in here, the pistol comes right out. I'm using a Vertex Tactigami holster just to see how it works. The loop, the hook part of the Velcro doesn't stick too well to the Vanquest Velcro that much. It's really easy to pull and separate away from that Velcro, but it does a good job of staying in place unless I rip it off, which is a lot easier than I would like it to be. But it does holster my guns with the light, which I do like. The Vanquest one has just a giant elastic band, and it can hold on to a light or a pistol with a light, but sometimes the buttons of my Surefire X300 kind of get snagged on that because it kind of slips past the Velcro, the loop, elastic loop, and kind of snags on the draw. The Tactigami does not so much. We do have 2 rows of Molly on both sides of the bag, so if you wanted to add a small pouch, you could. I don't think it really needs it, but if you want like a small IFAK or organizer or something, you can put it on the side. It is a very small bag, and I was pretty impressed that it could fit a Scorpion pistol inside, just barely. As you saw, when I put the gun inside, it kind of moves the bag in a weird shape. It doesn't lay perfectly inside this bag, but it works. You kind of negotiate this thing in there, coax it to go in the bag. There we go. And then I can just zipper the whole thing, and now I have a Scorpion pistol in my bag. Not much room else for anything else, but if I do the roll top, then there's a lot more space up here that I could put something else in here, and there's a lot more space this way once the bag can open up and then roll on top like that. So it's an interesting bag. You can get it from Vanquest.com. It's like what does this thing cost? $100 and something. It's like $130, $120 bag. Oh well, I don't know, but the price is on the website. So in the short carry mode, it's 14 liters. Medium carry mode, like this, obviously you can adjust it. And then open tall carry mode is 23 liters. This is 23 liters in here. The third support strap is nice if I'm biking or doing some more strenuous activities, like running, I guess. But I do notice that it does push into my chest a little bit, and I'm not a big fan of that. I would probably just remove this entirely. I don't feel like I need it for such a small bag. Depends what I'm carrying, what the load is. But you can remove it. As you can see, I just have this a plain bag, and then these real long straps on the compression straps can be rolled up and tucked away with some loop Velcro that it comes with. so they don't flop all over the place. Once you have the bag set to the size that you want it to, and then if you need more capacity, you just unvelcro it and unroll it and then loosen up the straps.